Jaylen Brown is a basketball player from the Boston Celtics of the National Basketball Association. He played just 1 year of college basketball and was declared for the 2016 NBA draft after his freshman season. Since then, he has established himself as a regular in the club's squad, preferring the shooting guard and small forward positions. Jaylen Brown has proved to be good at what he does, thanks to his strength, fitness, agility, and other physical attributes. Even though they say the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, the similarity between Jaylen and his father's career end with the fact that both are sportsmen. His father was a professional boxer, but opted to be a basketball player. Jaylen Brown's biography. The player was born in Atlanta, Georgia, on the 24th of October, 1996. He is the son of Marcellus Brown, a professional boxer who is the 2016 World Boxing Union champion, and Michael Brown. Jaylen Brown's brother, Quentin Brown, is also an athlete who plays as an American football defensive lineman. Brown went to Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia, and the University of California, Berkeley. He has always been active in sports throughout his education, and his 2 free throws within 0.6 seconds helped his high school to win the Georgia High School Association State Championship. High school and college career. Brown averaged 28 points and 12 rebounds during his senior high school career. He won a 2014 FIBA America's Championship gold medal as part of the USA Basketball Men's U18 national team. A year later, he participated in the McDonald's All-American Boys Game. Towards the end of his high school career, he was named Gatorade Georgia Boys Player of the Year, Class 6A Player of the Year, USA Today's All-USA Georgia Player of the Year, Georgia's Mr. Basketball, having been rated 5-star by the likes of ESPN, Scout, and 247 Sports and rated as the 4th best recruit in his class. Brown committed to the Golden Bears of the University of California, alongside Ivan Rabb. The latter was also a top recruit that year. In his first college semester, Brown took a master's level class in Berkeley's Cultural Studies of Sport and Education program. While representing the school, he averaged 14.6 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.0 assists in 27.6 minutes per game. In the same semester, he earned first-team All-Pac-12 honors and Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Professional career. Brown's professional career has been with the Boston Celtics since 2016, when he was selected with the 3rd overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft. He was given his rookie scale contract on the 27th of July, 2016, after averaging 16.0 points in 6 summer league games. He debuted for the club in the first game of the season on October 26th against the Brooklyn Nets, and managed 9 points. At the beginning of 2017, he helped the Celtics to claim the No. 1 seed in the Eastern Conference and advance to the finals, but they were eventually defeated by the Cavaliers. Overall, his rookie season was productive, having appeared in 78 games, 20 of which he started. He averaged 6.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 0.8 assists in 17.2 minutes per game. Brown's performance was on and off in the sophomore season, but he managed to register a couple of career highs. He had his breakthrough in the 2019-20 season with more consistent results. He was awarded a 4-year contract extension worth $115 million. In the 2020 playoffs, he helped the club to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they were eliminated by the Miami Heat. In February 2021, he earned his first All-Star team call-up as a reserve. It was his career best, but it ended prematurely with 4 games left to play due to a torn scapholunate ligament for which he underwent surgery. In 2022, the fit Brown was back again, breaking records and helping his team to the NBA Finals. He was on the score sheet as the Celtics edged past the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference semifinals. He registered career-high 40 points in the finals, but they lost to the Miami Heat. Wife and children. The personal life of Jaylen has been somewhat of a mystery because he is a private guy. He is rumored to be in a relationship with Jacqueline Hawale. Hawale is from Swole, Louisiana, and she is an Instagram model and influencer. Net worth. After signing a bumper contract worth $115 million in 2019 with the Celtics, Brown emerged as one of the NBA players with huge potential, especially due to his young age. The contract was accompanied by some incentives based on the team winning specific playoff rounds. As of 2022, his net worth is estimated to be around $10 million. Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics looked to right themselves. It was to the point that when Jaylen Brown finally made a 3-point attempt, It wasn't a moment of triumph but of mere relief. It was a nightmare scenario where the forward went ice cold when his team needed him the most. In the end, Brown had one of his worst games of the season at the worst time, and it was partly thanks to this that the Toronto Raptors were able to even their second-round series against the Boston Celtics at 2-2. It was something of a surprise. Until this point, Brown had been the Boston's main source for consistency throughout both the interrupted regular season and the playoffs. He has done nothing to make the Celtics regret the expensive extension they handed him over the offseason, continuing to mature on the court while becoming one of the league's most respected voices off of it. Both of these skills have come to be useful given the current conditions the NBA is being played. He looked like a completely different player on set, where he went 4 from 8 from the floor complete with a dizzying 2 for 1 from behind the arc. He scored a mere 14 points in the 100-93 loss. Brown didn't dwell on his bad shooting night after the game. "I'm a good shooter. I've just got to make them," Brown said. "It's make or break time. 2-2. The series is tied up. We didn't play that well. I didn't play that well. We got to bounce back and be ready to fight." It was, perhaps correctly, a different tone than the one taken by Kemba Walker, who chided himself for taking a mere 9 field goal attempts in the contest. Brown had a point. It wasn't like his team was going to have a better chance if he had decided to refuse to take those open shots that were available. It just happened to be one of those nights in the NBA where they just refused to fall in. Now he has to make certain that the unfortunate results don't linger with him mentally. Instead, now the series is 2-2, and if you believe that there is such a thing as momentum when it comes to the basketball playoffs, the Raptors currently have it. What the Celtics can do now is tell themselves that the series, how it currently stands, accurately reflects the talent on both sides. This Eastern Conference semifinal matchup was always meant to be evened up. It just happened to take a funny path on the way there. Celtics radio broadcaster Sean Grant, during his Game 3 broadcast, even pointed out that they could consider themselves lucky. Had Marcus Smart not gone on a three-pointing night for the ages in Game 2, Toronto would probably have won and the playoffs would look very different right now. Some games you live by the 3 and other times, well, Brown and Celtics fans just experienced the second half of that particular cliche on Saturday. Still, Brown has to be better. The whole team has to be better, yes, but that's going to start with Brown. How he responds will act as a microcosm for how the team responds to their first stretch of adversity during this postseason. Make no mistake, Game 5 will be key. An analysis posted at The Ringer puts the odds on the Celtics winning the series at 74% should they win today and just 27% if the Raptors end up victorious. The last 2 games have been an unfortunate turn of events for the Celtics, but the Celtics knew they weren't going to remain undefeated. At a certain point in the playoffs, shots stop falling and you end up facing adversity. Breakdowns happen, they are part of the game, and your identity and destiny are shaped by how you handle them.